In this module, I'll be explaining qualifying the breakout failure setup, right? So before we are going to take a trade, we need to qualify whether this is actually BOF setup or not. Okay. So what is a BOF setup? It's a breakout failure. So how it looks like? Consider this is your trading time frame. Consider if you are intraday player, this is your 5-minute price. Price is approaching your 30 minutes trading zone. This red line is your 30-minute trading zone, right? The price is approaching here and the price has to breach this zone and it has to immediately reverse and it is back to this zone. So if this happens, you can qualify this as a breakout failure setup. Now look at this. This is your 30 minutes trading zone, right? Higher time frame trading zone. Consider this is a 5-minute price. 5-minute price is approaching near to your support. So what you can look for, you can maybe wait for a BOF setup. So how BOF setup will form? You have to wait till the price takes out your 30 minutes trading zone and it has to immediately reverse. Within 2 candles could be a very good. So if it takes more time, if it takes 3 candle, 4 candle, 5 candle, don't consider that as a BOF setup. So immediate reversal could be 1 candle or a 2 candle could be a good high probable breakout failure setup, right? So this is for intraday, right? And this applies for all your time frames. Consider you are trading with a 1 hour time frame and your higher time frame is a 1-day chart, right? So this is your 1-day chart. So you wait for your 1 hour price to takes out this area and it has to immediately reverse. And this is your 1-day higher time frame trading zone, this green line, and you are working in a 1 hour. So the price has to take out and it should immediately reverse to the zone. And same applies for your positional trading. Your weekly zone is this and you want the 1-day chart, 1-day candle should breach this zone and it should immediately reverse. Okay, so let me show you a few examples or how to qualify this. Okay, so in this module I'll be showing only how to find the BOF setup and the qualification of the BOF setup. So don't think about where to enter, where to exit, where is the target. I'll be explaining in the coming modules. Okay, in this module we'll only focus for qualifying the breakout failure setup. All right, let's move. Okay, this is Bank Nifty 30-minute chart. So we have identified our visible reversal ranges. So we'll go for 5-minute chart. That is our trading time frame, right? So let's wait for what price is doing here. Price is approaching our zone, right? So what we want price to come here and it should breach this zone and it should immediately reverse. Then we can qualify as a BOF setup. Let's see what is happening here. Now price is approached. Let's see. Still don't qualify as a BOF. Price has not breached your zone. Wait. Breached. Finally it breached. So now if it is a BOF setup, what you want? You want immediate reversal here, right? Let's see. Look at this. So in this area it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5th candle was reversed, right? So it is not like that. If it takes 4 or 5 candles, it will not consider as a BOF setup. Still this is a BOF setup, but if it is get reversed immediately, that is more high probable BOF setup. So always look for immediate reversal within this candle or this candle. Okay, so if this happens, you can consider this as your BOF setup. So now you qualified this as a BOF setup. for your intraday. Now I'll be showing you the another example for your swing trade. See, this is your daily time frame, right? So this is your swing pivot high, swing pivot low. Now we want to take a trade in 1 hour chart. So let's go to 1 hour and see what has happened in the 1 hour. So what do you want here? So you want price to takes out this area, right? The price to takes out this area and it should immediately reverse. Then we can qualify as a BOF, right? Let's see what happened here. Finally it breached. So now what we want price to reverse immediately. Let's see. So where it get reversed? It takes 1 2 3 4 5 and it reversed. Still this has qualified for a BOF setup because price has not accepted below, it is reversed. But you want the immediate reversal. If something happened here, that is a more high probable BOF. But still this is also your BOF because the person whoever went short here who got trapped now, right? So where that SL of these short traders here, above all these things, right? So we'll try to trap those SLs and I'm expecting the price to move above from here. See, it is slowly going with a good momentum. So look at this. So these are all SLs, right? So this is how the BOF setup work, and this is how you have to qualify your BOF setup. And I'll be showing you the example for your positional trade. Look at this. So this is your weekly chart. This is your high. Again this is your low, right? Again this is your low. Visible reversal, price came down and reversed, right? So this is our low. So we'll go for a daily chart and see what has happened here. Price is approaching. Still this is not a BOF setup. We want something to breach this one and reverse. Do you consider this as a BOF setup? No, not at all, right? This is not a BOF setup, right? Because price is not breached your zone. But at the same time, can you see this? The price moved up and tried to breach this and it got immediately reversed within a day, right? So this qualifies as your BOF. Now let's see what happened here. This one as your BOF setup, price moved up and immediately reversed because people think this price is coming up with very good momentum, so the buyers will take up, so that we'll go for a long. The people will go long here, right? Breakout traders, and they got immediately trapped. So what will happen next? Their SLs, where they'll keep their SLs? Everywhere, right? All below here, below here, and people will look for the price to reverse at this point as a gap, so they will go long here, they'll keep your SL here. Now look at that. So their SL was triggered, so it will continuously move down. So this is the power of BOF setup. See, one thing you should keep in your mind is you want price to takes out the zone and it should immediately reverse. The price want to takes out the zone and immediately reverse. The quick immediately reversal happen, the setup is more probable. Alright, this is how you have to qualify your BOF trade setup.